I have to have surgery today to remove. It's terrifying. I haven't touched weights for almost 14 weeks. Talking a little bit about the summer from when we were in Ireland, it's been a rough journey. Last July, I actually got very bad news that I wouldn't ever be able to compete again. And
Simpi, are you coming with me, Simpo?
I decided at that time I'm gonna stop all medication and prove them doctors wrong. So that was achieved last year. I'm looking forward to go back to Dubai and become an athlete again. To be honest, this summer has been the summer of patience and the summer of trust in the process. This has been very mentally challenging, but it's time now. I'm traveling first to Ireland to meet Luke's family, friends, and yeah, be there for 2 days, have some good food fiestas, and then maybe see Emma McQuaid, one of my good friends there that's also a CrossFit, and she has the most insane home gym I've ever seen. So I'll probably be training there a bit. And yeah, then I'll be traveling back to Dubai, and I'm gonna be telling a little bit in more details throughout this trip about this summer, the challenges, and also just what's ahead.
Oh, dude!
Yeah, the freaking hardest part about traveling is saying goodbye to my son here, Simpi. He was in my bag when I was starting to pack. Thank you for your hairs. It's memories. Dude.
Think he knows?
He knows. He senses when I'm leaving, so he's so cross at me.
Simpi!
But he'll forgive me one day. He's going in good hands. He's so spoiled with my parents. That's where he stays when I'm away. But it's so hard to leave him. The reason why I don't take him with me is because it's so hard to bring him back to Iceland, so I don't want to do that to him. So the first thing I'm gonna do, like tomorrow is gonna be an insane day. Actually, it's gonna be a travel day. But I arrive in Ireland around 11. I drive to a guy named Athor. I don't know how to say his name right. Hopefully I'm saying it right. He's done installs for me before, last summer. So he's helping me a little bit with my injuries and or to prevent the injuries. So get the right installs. Everything comes from your feet, so remember that. But yeah, I'm seeing him, and we're gonna look at if these installs that I have from last year, if there's been so many changes in my training and in my knees, so maybe these installs from last year need a little bit of a change up for upcoming season. So I'm gonna meet with him, then I'm gonna have a meeting with my coach to plan training, and then catching up actually with the doctors in Argentina, and then hopefully go for a little dog walk with my boy Maverick
And Duchess.
and Duchess. Maverick and Duchess. So it's gonna be a busy day and great day tomorrow, and it's gonna be so nice to see Luke's family. We haven't seen them at all for a very long time, and oh my gosh, they can cook up some food there. Oof. And then on Saturday I just have a pretty free day, and then we're heading back to Dubai on Sunday. So it's just gonna be all about recovery these 2 days before a long flight, and I'm so excited to try these babies here. Normatic lower, like, so I've always had so much pain in my shins when I'm running and stuff, and then I saw these babies when I was in Barcelona, and I just thought this could be the answer to my prayers, because always when I run I get shin splints, and yeah, so it's I'm very excited to try these, and especially on the flight to see if they can help with some swelling that comes in the legs. So yeah.
are some things you can add to insoles to encourage that a bit, but more that's a recruitment
that's
thing.
great.
Yeah, and so there's one or two things we can look at to say, can we not overuse almost the flexors and get a bit more kind of gastrosoleus, you know?
Yeah, that's like the only thing I feel like when I go down is that I feel like I have a lot of support here, and then my toes go like here. But when I'm trying to get flexion, I can feel like here is like a little bit like, it's like the TFL.
Have a seat for a sec and we'll get your socks off.
Yeah.
Alright, so range wise, you think when you need a wall, we'll have a look at that in a moment. Do you think that's improved a little bit?
Yeah. That's the test I've been doing with the physio.
That's what it's mainly just measuring or putting something on you. Yeah. And you get any pinching or anything at the front when you do that?
Like a little bit just here, but not like.
That looks a little more fluid than, I guess, you've got more in.
Yeah.
Okay. On the other side? Yeah. Okay. Alright, if we get you up in the middle of the floor there, you go, yeah. Okay, and if you turn around and just face like you pull it back there and do the same. You go and just hold on there. Down slowly, and up you go again. Down. Okay. Stuff. Alright, if you turn and face me there, we just get one foot in front of the other. Yeah, a little sort of split squat. Yeah. So on this side, you've still been using the insole, have you?
Yes.
Okay.
Not the other.
Can I see this one similar position? We get you to do your knee to wall now if you push through with that jacked up. You feel okay with that? You got any pain? Similar? And then come off again.
Maybe a little bit more like here.
Okay, and then when you go again, just come through. If you work towards almost the inside, yeah, worse or better, same. You work kind of laterally.
That's worse.
It just curls up until there's no contact almost at all here, doesn't it? So, in terms of some stuff that you could do as you're coming back through the rehab, and talk to Anna about, and this is a bit counterintuitive because quite often I like you to do some little flexor holds and stuff, but actually with this, sometimes what might be nice is just to completely get your toes off it.
That's what I was thinking of, like
just literally doing
connecting the brain to where the pressure should be.
You can put them a bit horizontal, but less vertical for a little while, and just get more full foot kind of stuff to try and get more soleus and gastro involvement. Alright, for when you begin, but I think Anna's going to be really good at doing that with EMG. Saying, actually, when we look at this properly, kind of this way, and you've got to fight against it. Do you want to just, we're not going to stay up or anything, but if you just imagine you've got to get that big toe down. Feel alright?
Yeah.
I think it's probably just going to come down to some training. You've had a way that you can move with a fixation. And then you got a different way again. And you're going to have to work your way back through and just see how it feels. If you slip your shoes and socks off, this, like, having that contralateral stuff makes sense to me. And we can mill that in, like you can leave it like this for very short term, but we mill that in so it just is part of the insole on the right. Left you're fine with. We've got to train this guy to get down here.
And then I just need to train my brain to relax the toes.
Yeah, to a degree. And so if you come out of your shoes and socks and just go into your bare feet.
Both.
Yeah, please. Work. And then there's like these little sesamoid bones which are the same as your kneecap basically. Right? There's muscle tendons that attach through those. So a bit like your knee with a tendon, there's a better mechanical advantage if you run around these things, which is why they're there, right? So, but for this to work, you essentially need, so if you imagine this is the metatarsal bit and this is the toe bit, right? They work together. You essentially need the metatarsal bit to be pulled down by the muscles that attach to it and things, and the plantar fascia. As your heel lifts up, it sort of pulls it down. And then the toe bit sort of can slip over the top. If they both end up getting bored up, we get a bit of kind of butting, and so we want to encourage that guy to be able to plan flex down and squeeze onto the surface.
While the toe bone is still up, yeah.
Well,
But like,
it ends up if you're running or pushing off.
Yeah,
It's probably
exactly.
less of a issue when you're just standing. But
yeah,
so what I'm seeing with you and what you've sort of explained to me is that like when you squat, this just, I don't watch you do it, it all
Yeah.
just rolls, it just
Yeah.
curls out into
Yeah.
a C-shaped foot
Yeah.
and there's no contact at all.
exactly, yeah.
So I think if we tried essentially a 2 to 5 kind of wedging, that just gives you a little nudge, a little encouragement. This guy needs to be able to work down. The things that pull that down, one is actually your peroneus longus, and that probably for the last while with that tip pivot thing going
Yeah,
on, it's
it's-
probably been
yeah.
kind of a little bit out of action.
Yeah,
So now that you've had that removed, and if you can work with ANO and EMG stuff, I wonder
Yeah.
if we can.
get that to
Yeah.
work.
So peroneus longus comes underneath.
Yeah,
around,
this is exactly where, yeah,
around your cuboid, and it attaches underneath and helps to stabilize, to pull that down a little
Yeah.
bit. There's lots of other little muscles as well that can pull that down, but that's one that we can probably target a little bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was in toe head.
What do you do?
She's so talented. So I just finished my last session here, and like I said, the most impressive home gym ever. Yes, this is the home gym from Emma. This is like a tradition when I'm in Ireland. I always come here and train, and it's the best. She has every single thing here, and then she has an insane outdoor area that I trained last time. Bit too cold this time and a lot of rain, but it is what it is. Yeah, so what's going on now is that I'm finally going to Dubai after a very long and challenging summer. Well, not challenging, it was challenging by choice. I had a very good year last year. I was able to compete 6 times, and last July I actually got very bad news that I wouldn't ever be able to compete again, and that I would need to start new autoimmune medication and just like full story. And I decided at that time I'm gonna stop all medication and prove them doctors wrong. So that was achieved last year, but I actually surprised myself a lot in the competition in Africa of how I felt, and it was like it was the old me again. And it was still one part that's missing that kept me from getting my games ticket, and that was I still can't really, like, my body, my knees really don't wanna run. And I've been in a stem cell procedure the last year in Qatar and got some amazing results there, and I just thought I got this insane opportunity of doctors that focus a lot on autoimmune and just like longevity and health. And what my goal has been this last year has been reversing my autoimmune, but I haven't been able to quite track it except by like feel. And the nutrition that I've been doing has helped so much. And after I got this opportunity with the doctors in Argentina of both stem cells and also getting to know where my autoimmune disease stands, you know, if I still have it, have I been able to reverse it, or am I still getting flare-ups if I start adding some nutrients back in, or if I eat something, you know. So there's been this missing puzzle. So I was able to, let's say, reach 70% of where I was, and those 30% were still missing. And after the call with the Argentinian doctors and the results that they've had with other athletes, and Roman being one of them, that's just absolutely making it now in CrossFit, and so happy. I just thought I'm gonna take 3 steps backwards here, and I'm gonna take 4 steps forward after this. And I'm on week 12 now, so I'm allowed to start training a bit again. So heading off to Dubai tonight, and we'll be arriving there tomorrow morning, and then it's back in action, back being an athlete. And it's terrifying. I haven't touched weights for almost 14 weeks, which is insane. But what's very weird about it is that my gut is telling me that this was the best thing that I could have done for me, and I think that I've gone through that doubt of not being able to get strong again so many times that I trust my body and I trust my muscle memory this time. Arrived back in Dubai yesterday morning with absolute 0 minutes of sleep in that flight. But yeah, we went home. It's been 3 months since we were here the last time, and I've been we've been having somebody checking the apartment every 2 weeks and everything. But when we arrived yesterday, I don't even want to say this out loud, but there were ants everywhere. Me from Iceland, we don't even have ants in Iceland, and we don't have mosquitoes either. Fact of the day. We barely have any animals in Iceland, especially flies, but only in summertime. But me seeing all those ants, this is the most disgusting thing I've seen, and I'm itching everywhere just the thought of it. But we started by cleaning the full apartment. Absolutely soap everywhere and just getting rid of them. And then one of the rules that I always have when I have an overnight flight is just trying to get as back into routine as I possibly can. So like try not to fall asleep. If I fall asleep, it would be like only for 1 to 2 hours, so I can get something done in the day, so I can start the next day normal. So like, well, this time I was lucky enough that I ordered Kipsons before I arrived, so I didn't have to go grocery shopping. And then I always have a 90-minute massage booked, and before the 90-minute massage, I always do a bike and swim workout in the sun, just get used to the D vitamin again. So yesterday was pretty good, and I decided when I went to bed, like, I'm not gonna put an alarm on. I'm just gonna allow myself to sleep because I didn't sleep the day before. I need to make it up, and I woke up today at 12:30. So that was the 12 hours of sleep, and the day was over when I woke up. So my routine failed. No, it was good. So I just finished some cardio bit now, and have one other session left later on today. And yeah, it's been talking a little bit about the summer from when we were in Ireland. It's been a rough journey. I was gonna come to Dubai 2 weeks ago, but then my screw had some other ideas. So I had a screw left in my knee since my ACL surgery, and this part here has been bothering me a lot for a long time, and after stem cells it got even a bit worse. So I think my body was just pushing the screw out. No, I went to see a doctor, and he said that we should remove it. So I decided to extend my stay in Iceland 2 bonus weeks with Simpi and get surgery. So it is 1:09 now. I'm about to go to my friend's place to get my game ready, because I have to have surgery today to remove my screw from my ACL surgery 4 years ago. So the screw has been bothering me a lot recently, and then my knee stopped functioning the way it should function. So yeah, I was gonna leave back to Dubai tomorrow, but we delayed the stay here in Iceland for about 2 more weeks, so at least I have more time with my precious Sippy.
Sippy!
So yeah, it's been rough. There's been like a I went with this mindset for the summer was to go to Iceland, spend time with family, be very active, go on hikes and do a lot of things. But that all changed because I decided to take 3 steps back of just the missing puzzles that were last year needed fixed. And I knew I would have to, start semi from the scratch again, continue the stem cell procedure because they were showing a lot of good signs of working. And so it's been 3 months now of just waiting, and I finally have the green light, and my average heart rate in this was like 180, so we're definitely unfit. But we're working on it. But it's been an obstacle after an obstacle, but that's not something that I'm not used to, so it would be weird if it wasn't. It'd be weird if I would be starting this year fully healthy and stuff. But yeah, I am fully healthy. This has just been a very, it's always so hard for somebody that is a professional, or just for people in general. When you've had a very good run, you don't want to calm yourself down and have to start again. You just want to keep on going. But the problem is, if you go up and you stay up here, you're gonna crash big time, and that's the hard lesson I've learned throughout my career. Last year I went up, and then I decided to come all the way back down here, and I'm still here now. Well, after this day I'm a little bit higher, so we're gonna try to make the curve even higher this year and make it the best year yet.